Hello and welcome. Today I will be teaching you how to draw a chibi character of your own and a cat. I really hope you enjoy this video and I really hope it helps. So when going in and drawing a cute character, I usually like to start off with a circle for the base of the head. And then after that, I like to add guidelines, which is just a line straight down and a line through maybe the lower bottom of the circle. After that, I like to go in and draw the rest of the face. Since we're drawing a more cute and chibi character, the face is probably going to be a little bit more rounded out and a lot smaller than a normal size head. It's not going to be as lengthy as I would if I was drawing an actual adult. After that, I like to add the ears, just to give it a little bit of placement. Usually when I draw characters, the ears disappear because of the hair, but for right now, we will start with this. And then after that, I like to go in and add a little bit of a neck. And then I add a circle to place the nose, and then after that I draw the bottom of the nose, and then I go up and finish out the nose, just like that. And the nose is just kind of like a broken triangle with a line up and then a dot. After that, I'll go in and I'll add the eyebrows. Usually when I draw chibi characters, I make the eyebrows a little more shorter and they're not as lengthy as, an adult. So I like to draw my eyebrows like this. I like to give them expression. So I just make little, guitar pick shapes, just like that. And then after that, I like to go in and add the eyes, which are very easy and simple to do. First, you start off with lines like that for the top. They're just going to be small little arches. Also, the eyes are going to be a lot more bigger because the character is going to be a lot more childish and cartoony than I would an actual grown person. But yeah, I keep saying that. Oops. But after that, I go in and I draw one line at the bottom, and then I draw a line going out. So this line right here, the longer line, is going to slant inward, and then the other one is just going to go out. And then after that, I add the irises or pupils or whatever. I don't usually add pupils. These usually just are the pupils, and they're all just going to be one color. But you can do whatever you want with them. It doesn't matter. It's your creation. After that, I like to take a little bit of a blush and put it on the nose and the cheeks. And then once that's done, I like to do a little bit more detailing around the eyes, maybe give it a couple of eyelashes. But you don't have to if you're going to do a male character. And then we start with the mouth. The mouth is just very easy. I put 2 dots where I want it to go, and then I fill in those dots and give it a little bit of a curve, just like that. The middle or the center of the mouth will be a little bit more curvy due to, I don't know, but yeah. And then after that, I make a little slanted mark right there and then just fill it in the way you would the blush to make more of a bottom lip. I don't usually give my characters top lips because it's a lot of work, and usually I leave that for more majestic and modest characters such as a woman or a goddess figure. But yeah, so now we'll go in and add the hair. So if we're going to make this character a male, or if you did not put the eyelashes and was wanting the character to be male, I always start off with a little bit of a swoop up at the top and then bring it down, just like that. And you do that on the other end, and you can do the same thing or close to the same thing because not all hair is perfect, and bring it in to the top where we're going to make him have 3 little bangs. And then after that, there's your male character. You can stop there with the hair. Now, if you're wanting a female character and you did do the eyelashes just like I did, you're gonna want to bring it around and give her short, cute hair, just like that. You can make the hair as much as you want it. If you don't want to follow this, you don't have to with the hair. But yeah, that's an easy way of turning a male character into a female character, is to just bring it down and make it a cute little type of thing like that. Now, I like to make my characters based on people, and I give them little things that are based on certain characters and such. So I'm going to put a bow in and, just give her a little bit more of like a Hello Kitty type feel. Don't know why, but I like it. After this, we're going to go in and we're going to cut this off right here, just for now. That's just what I do. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. I just use it because it's helpful with reference. I like to slant the shoulders a little more than keeping them straight out with any character. It doesn't matter if it's male or female. And then after that, I take it just like this. And then there's a chibi portrait of a character. And you can add details. I'm going to put a little bit of a cat on her shirt. Just like that. Excuse me, I have a cold. But, yeah. And that is how you draw a chibi character. In this segment of the video, I'm going to teach you how to draw a cat. Now, just like with the chibi person, I usually start off with a circle for the base of the head. Easy, simple, and I think for this we're going to do a full body cat. We're not just going to do a portrait, an upper half portrait like we did with the chibi character. Of course, I draw my guidelines in, just like that. And I like to start off with the muzzle or the mouth of the cat. So I'll start that off with making a little bit of a nose shape right here, which you can go in and always fix later. It doesn't have to be perfect. As long as it looks more like a circle or a triangle or a button shape, it works. After that, I'm going to go up and take 2 little half circles, just like that. And then I like to bring them in and then out, just like that. Now, after that, I might go in and fix the nose. You don't have to. If you think the nose looks fine, you really don't have to. But after that, I like to go in and take a couple of lines, space them out a little bit to make it more of like a fur effect. And that's how I make the bottom half of the muzzle. After that, I go in and I do the top of the cat. I like to make my cats very much more fluffy, like a Maine Coon, than I would a tabby cat or an American Shorthair. So I always start off with a very cute little tuft of hair up here, and then I go in and I make the ears very big, just like that. And then after that, I go in and I make the little insides of the ears just by making different shapes and fuzzies and everything all over one half of the ears. The half closest to the tuft are going to be the actual fur side of the ears, and then the one on the outer bank or outer bridge or whatever is for the inside portion of the ear, which could be colored pink, black, stay white. Doesn't matter. It's your creation. You can color it whatever you'd like. So after that, I like to go in and make little fuzz balls and little puffs on the sides, just like that, to make the rest of the face. And then after that, I'm going to draw a line going up, just like maybe to make more of the bridge from the nose. And then after that, I add 2 little dots, just like that. And those dots come up and around in 2 arches, just like that. And then they come down in 2 arches as well to make a cat eye effect. I also, just like as with a chibi character, I like to give my cats and animals expression. So I add little eyebrows, just like the chibi character. Just like that. And then I add the inner portion of the eyes. My cat's going to be looking to the side. Your cat doesn't have to look to the side. It can look anyway. That's just how I chose it. After that, I'm going to add a little tuft going out and then coming back in right here to make more of like a chest type, to make the outer portion of the chest. And then with that, I will bring this down and make it arch, just as if it was sitting. And after that, we'll add the tail later, but for now, let's focus on the legs. Now with the legs, I like to make the same shape on the right side, my right side of the leg as I did the chest, and then bring it down and make sure that it still lines up with the other one. Now after that, I like to make, my cats have very long legs. I like to make them fluffy, but I also like to make them very long. So that's usually how I roll with cats. And then over here, I'll just make the other leg. It doesn't have to be as detailed because usually we'll shade that. And then after that, we'll add little toes, which are very easy. You take one circle on the outside, you make another half circle right here, and then another circle, and then bring it up like that, and then bring it around. Just like that. Excuse me. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side as well. And, you know, you might not be able to see it, so we'll bring it around like that, and then it'll go back up. And then after that, we'll take this and make the foot. Now, I'm just going to leave this here with the foot because we are going to draw the tail in, and the tail is probably going to cover up most of that. So, I start with a little bit of an arch right at the, not necessarily very bottom, but close to the bottom, maybe a half an inch away from the bottom is where I would make the start of my tail. And then after, you can curve it around and bring it up. Now, some people like to make the cat's tails thin. I personally, since I like fluffy cats, I would much rather make it very fluffy and just do the same texture that we did on the rest of the cat. The same texturing, same feel, give it the same vibe. After that, I'm going to erase a portion where we made the first arch to make sure that it knows that, you know, to make it look like it's been connected. After that, I'm going to go in and add a little bit of detailing, like stomach fur and different portions of the bodies, just like that, and connect certain things and make sure it all looks normal and natural and like a cat. Like, some people like to do stripes and spots, you know, which is completely fine. You can do stripes and spots, maybe give it a little heart somewhere. But after that, I take 3 whiskers on each side of the muzzle, and then 2 whiskers on the top. And that is how I draw a cat. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. I really hope it helped, and I hope all of you have a wonderful day or night.